What's up guys, Lvladen here, and today I'm coming at you with a video on my Red Paladin. This is going to be some 2v2 arena with Tiqqle. He's playing Ellie, I'm playing Ret, and we got up to about, let's see here, I think we peaked at 2155 rating in 2v2 arena. Hopefully this gameplay with commentary will help you guys learn how to play Ret in twos. I know Ret is not the best in twos, but we're actually fighting some of the most S tier comps possible and coming out on top. So, maybe Red's not as bad as I thought it was in twos. It just really depends on the comp. Let me give you guys a little bit of a gear update. We are 282 item level, haste 9%, mastery 37, I guess technically 43 with fleshcraft, burst 36%, and I have my two-piece now. Also, we're testing out the new camera angle. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you all next video. Bye. So first game we have a Havoc Demon Hunter and a Holy Priest. Now historically, I think this is probably one of the most anti-Ret comps just because, they have Immortal Strike, you have to sustain through. But with the peels from an Ellie Shaman and keeping the Havoc DH in the open as much as possible, or at least when he goes on me, forcing him to be out in the open so my Ellie can just free cast, that is the most ideal situation. He does try to go Tiqqle right here. Tiqqle knocks him back during the stun, and he Aegises with the Metamorphosis, which is a little weird because I have not used my wings yet. My current wings are just my wings proc. I use my BM trinket with Shield of Vengeance, and he nether walks right here. So this guy is all up in arms, pushing all sorts of cooldowns, and yeah, I don't quite know what he's doing, but here, after the Netherwalk phase, I decide it's time to get some pressure, so I pop my wings and I go ham with my Vanquisher's Hammer charges and the Divine Storm and Power Templar's verdicts. But, because Demon Hunters are Demon Hunters, he has access to Blur like every 30 or 40 seconds. So Tiqqle hexes him on the Blur and he trinkets out with no real reason to trinket, honestly. He wasn't in trouble and he wasn't going to get a kill, so I don't know why he trinketed the hex. This just goes to show that Demon Hunters can just PV either way up to 2100 plus, without actually knowing what they're doing. No offense to this guy, just like it's ridiculous the amount of mistakes that Demon Hunters can make, and we just have the insane pressure still. Right here, he Shadow Melds with Guardian Spirit and Darkness overlap while we get a full hex onto the healer. Healer still has Trinket, but, and Demon Hunters gets laid on hands the second that the healer comes out of the hex. And right here I'm getting a little nervous because they're booting of Ascension or whatever, the Kyrian Priest ability on Tiqqle. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep tossing heals. I have a Reckoning proc right here, so I'm going to go ahead and toss a Vanquisher's Hammer and go in with double Templar Verdicts. And he has Blur again, because Blur Conduit reduces the cooldown by ridiculous amounts. So here me and Tiqqle are getting a little scared. We have no access to any more defensives. He walls, I bops, and that's it. We have nothing left, so we have to end the game as soon as possible. They have no trinkets left, so he goes and lightning lassos the DH to kind of give us time to recover. I get a full stun on the healer, but of course the Demon Hunter just free reverses it. We get a cap totem, but unfortunately it's DR'd because of the Hodge reverse, and I forced him to kick me out holy so I can channel full flesh, but by the time I'm done channeling the fleshcraft, it's gone. Demon Hunter damage is insane. Right here I sack Tiqqle and I start healing him a little bit. We are recovering, cutting away. The Demon Hunter used Aegis. Again, he used Aegis before my wings, which gives me an opportunity to kill him right here, so I pop my wings, double Vanquisher's Hammer charges, and we just slap him with as much damage as possible. I stun the Holy Priest. Priest still doesn't have Trinket. He gets hexed, and Blur is once again available. Blur is just ridiculous, man. I have no idea why Demon Hunters can access Blur this often. This is going to be a repeating theme throughout this little commentary video right here. So I'm trying my best to kite away from the Demon Hunter back and forth while keeping him in the open for Tiqqle to just blast him here. Here he gets a flesh. Tiqqle interrupts it. My Shield of Vengeance breaks on him, and he Shadow Melds right here. I'm trying to get that Demon Hunter out, and he like teleported across the map. I guess I missed it. And yeah, we pulled out a victory. I did almost as much healing as I did damage. We just had a kite and kite and kite heal. I never had too much time to do damage. So this map or the match rather, is kind of difficult for us. And Holy DKs have a lot of magic resistance. They have the long AMS. They have the Spell Wardens, which this guy's running right here. They have AMZ, and I just have to use as much mobility as I can to kite this guy's slappy hands, but it keeps gripping me back. So I'm going to go ahead and BM Trinket. He breaks my shield instantly. So I'm going to stand in line of Tiqqle, so Tiqqle can start casting heals on me while I kite away from the AMZ. This Death Knight thinks I'm doing damage to him, which I'm not, so he pops all his defensives, which is great, because I wasn't hitting him at all. I was just using my wings to heal myself and trying to preserve my bubble as long as I can. Luckily for me, the Death Knight Go finishes, and we didn't lose our bubble, so we have a chance to actually win the game here. And I gotta apologize. I have really bad allergies, so my voice sounds super nasally, and I'm sorry. I barely don't line the hex here, as I'm slowly walking at the Death Knight with a 70% slow. I get unfortunately capped here because I'm slowed within the hex, and I'm just gonna go on the the Arsham, because the Death Knight is unkillable. And I'm going to hope that Tiqqle can keep kiting around and Ghost Wolf around the corner, and that the Death Knight can never catch him. Taking some damage here, but it does look like in the corner of my screen that Tiqqle is able to get away and start healing. I get a full Hodge here, so I'm going to force some cooldowns out of the Shaman here. He Aegises along with Shield Wall, and I force that without cooldowns, which is pretty nice. Unfortunately, he still has Trinket, but whenever we're in this position, whoever the Death Knight is hitting kites, I'm going to kite the DK into the open while trying to make him align his healer while staying in line of sight of Tiqqle, so we can just blast him. Tiqqle is playing Ellie Shaman right here. Actually, in all these games, pretty sure he's Ellie. Ret healer just really doesn't work, and especially Arsham. So I bait a holy kick out of the Death Knight and start to channel flesh, but unfortunately the Shaman comes around the corner and stops my flesh. Got most of it off though, which is what counts. I'm going to do a little bit of damage to the Death Knight, but I'm saving my my second charge to hit the healer right here. I have wings coming off cooldown. Unfortunately, healer still has his trinket here, but we get Ascendance without wings. I'm going to go ahead and pop wings. We have so much damage here, but unfortunately they have AMS, and now he's using his slappy hands, which is when we got to be real careful. I'm crushing this guy though, absolutely doing the biggest damn. And he, for some reason, hard cast in front of me. Maybe he intended to juke it or something. I don't know, but I get a kick and he goes down there. And the Death Knight leaving. All right, I don't even remember the next game. Okay, so it was a H-Pal Marksman Hunter. So this is always a scary opener. So he double tap, explosive shot. So I pre-eye for an eye, 35% damage reduction. And I had Fleshcraft there, but unfortunately he still gets me to like 20k HP. Tiqqle's going to static field totem him over there. I'm going to heal behind the pillar. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the one game Tiqqle played Enhanced. So this is Ret Enhanced versus Mark's Holy Paladin. And if I had to, you know, rate these comps, this is definitely not as good as Ret Ellie. We're stuck chasing the Hunter around. We're going to do big damage to him right here. The H-Pal is hodged, so we force out Turtle with big wings damage, and I'm gonna try and hit the healer a little bit. Tiqqle gets stuck in a frozen trap. I'm gonna go ahead and trinket this. I don't want to take too much damage. He gets a hex out on the hunter, but the H-Pal's too far away, so I'm gonna just hit the H-Pal. I'm sorry, hit the marksman hunter until that's available. I'm hitting my healing. I'm hitting my BM trinket with my my Shield of Vengeance, and we should be okay here. He doesn't have too much more damage for me. I'm gonna go ahead and flash heal a little bit. We almost have a Fleshcraft off cooldown. I get Silence right here. I'm in a little bit of trouble, so I'm going to bubble. I don't want to die to this double tap, so I bubbled here. I sack Tiqqle because he's going to take the double tap to the face. 40% wall on it. And now we're just going to try and recover. So I'm stuck in a Hodge. Tiqqle's stuck in a trap. But fortunately for us, they don't really have any big offensive cooldowns right now. He decides to pop his chakrams, but he has no double tap, so I'm not too worried. I just get to a pillar and start healing up. And hit the pet. I notice the pet is about half HP, so I use a wings proc on him to try and kill it. He men pets it, but it's just a little too late. Fine, he might be forced to try and get a res on a pet now. So we're just going to run at him. I'm going to stun the healer. Healer bubbles it, interestingly enough. I'm not entirely sure his his hunter would be dead here. May have not had the bubble, but honestly, maybe a good call. Maybe you just wanted to stabilize his team. There's true shot by the hunter, so I'm gonna line it. Tiqqle drops a static field totem, but unfortunately the hunter gets out and revives his pet. Not the biggest deal when it's just a marksman hunter here. We do have Bop and Eye for an Eye still. We're not doing too bad. I might pop Bop right here just to recover. It's getting a little sketch. Yeah. Wow. We dipped to like 2k HP right there, and then I got a Bop. I'm going to heal myself over and over and over. Use wings to recover here. I'm going to flash heal, see if we can bait a kick. It's on cooldown, actually. Never mind. We're not baiting. We're just going to flesh stream in the CC. Hunter gets bopped right here. Not a big deal to us because we can purge it, and I just do all my damage through bop anyway, so, you know, it's only effective against, I guess, Blade of Wrath and Stormstrike. Hodge, the healer, who has no trinket. We go in on the hunter, and he dies, finally. All right, nice. Big damage. All right, our next game is against, I think, honestly, the best Zeus comp in the game, or at least one of the best. It's between Holy Priest Survival and Holy Priest Assassination Rogue. Now that Assassination has 4-piece. So the hunter starts off with a Flayed Shot on me. I'm going to build some Holy Power off the pet and just kind of wait till the Flayed Shot expires. I dispel our, almost said Latent Poison, our Serpent Sting. And we hit the pet a little bit. Hunter pops his CD, so I'm going to go ahead and parry and start walking at him. The priest dispels, gets knocked up on the grip, and then the hunter doesn't move anywhere. That was really weird. I stun the priest before he can fear us, and we're just going to go in here, do big damage. Hunter sacks, disengages away, and then runs back towards us. He's going to run towards his healer who got knocked down. There's a Guardian Spirit as well. We're doing so much damage to them right here. They're definitely on the defensive, which is nice. Popping all my cooldowns on this guy, trying to get work done here. We have a Venturous Hammer charge still. I kicked the Mind Games on focus, and yeah, we're just slapping away. I notice I'm out of pressure, to be honest. I can't really do anything more, so I'm going to go ahead and recover. Let Tiqqle kind of take over for a little bit as I get my HP back. I don't want to accidentally lose CDs for no reason by staying overly offensive. I have a Hodge for the priest and a Reckoning proc, so I send it right away while Tiqqle now recovers himself. And the healer actually has to trinket out along with a fear on me, which is great. And now I'm just sitting. I'm going to get games, maybe? Yes, he sends the games, which is fine because the hunter's trying to revive his pet right here. We slayed his pet. I think Tiqqle killed it in the back. And I'm just going to sit the games for a little bit. Tiqqle's low, and yeah, hunter's not coming in too much on us, so we're just going to recover. I guess both teams are recovering right here. He gets power infused. We're going to try and purge that off. Nice, he gets the power infusion off. And healer's coming off DR. I've stunned for the healer in a second. If I can get close, I get silenced here. And I'm just holding my stun. There we go. We send the stun. And hunter gets sacked, so I swap to the healer. Doing big damage. All the procs here. He's almost dead, but unfortunately, Guardian Spirit plus Serenity is like literally a lay on hands. As I get close to him, he greater fades. So I swap on the hunter, who has no shell, by the way, because he used shell to revive his pet, and I have wings coming off cooldown. I know the hunter is in big trouble here. I focus kick the Mind Games on the priest and keep hitting the hunter. But just because the hunter has his coordinated assault up, I'm going to sit in the back, heal me and Tiqqle, kill the pet again if possible. Pet's dead. Now we go on the hunter. Hunter has no idea what to do. I have stun for the priest. I stun the priest here. I have wings rolling. We're just going to do as much damage as possible. If I get CC'd here, I'm debating bubbling it. Yep, I'm going to bubble it and run at the hunter. I hit him with a Law and Order slow, and we just try and take him out right here. He has nothing left. Tiqqle with a nice half lightning lasso on the healer, and I finish off the survival hunter. That's game. Alright guys, if you enjoyed these videos, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, follow for more, hit me up on Twitch, Twitter, and check out Tiqqle's stream and YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description as well. Alright, peace.